So we're going to have a look at Dingo this morning. Dingo, one of the mainstay trails here at the Gap Creek Trail Network. And kind of an intermediate trail, and over the last few years it's gotten a little bit rough and rocky, and some people love it, some people not so much. 4 or 5 years since its last proper makeover. But it's just been reworked in the middle of 2021, and it's a very different trail now. If you love an intermediate flow trail, this would be close to the best in Brisbane right now. Short, but flowy, smooth, fast, some jumps. Let's have a little cruise down here and have a look. So this top section was getting a little bit rough and blown out rocky, now super smooth, almost grooved clay. It's like they've brought in new dirt. A little jump there, and some nice berms that you can really lean on. It's a junction with lorikeet on the right. One little section where the rocks have been left to kind of poke out of the trail a little bit, not serious, just a little rocky section just here. One more, and then the other lorikeet junction heads up there on the left. If you've ridden here a while back, you might remember this switchback section we're coming up to down here. So smooth. Whole lot of Strava lines and so on have been blown through there, all been taken out. Berms have been rebuilt. So 2 big high berms here now, kind of going back to how the trail was originally designed. And then this fast section across the slope here through the middle of Dingo, little rock section there, over some tree roots and down into this bottom corner. Just a little tiny climb, and now we come into the middle tight switchback section. Again, beautifully rebuilt if you like an intermediate flow trail. Just down that little log roll, and these berms all been completely rebuilt after they had been really washed out. If you'd ridden here a while back, you might remember those. Some washed out so far that you'd be risking ripping off a derailleur if you weren't careful. So that's that middle berm section, one more to go. Look at the dirt. It's like they've brought in some new clay or something. Trail starts to open up here, and there is one corner that's still sort of the original dirt that's sort of started to blow out a bit already. This left-hander here, rerouted outside this tree, and then the drop-offs down here just tidied up a little bit. One more log drop there, and now we're into the lower slopes. Fast, much flatter. Get on the pedals out of these corners. You can usually sort of spin out in top gear through this section of the trail. So we work our way down towards the bottom, a little bit further along this flatter section. So like I say, if you like an intermediate flow trail, that's what Dingo's become now at Gap Creek, and for my money right now, one of the best in Brisbane in that genre. It's only short, 3.5 minutes, but my goodness, they've reworked it. Every berm, every roller, lots of little gap jumps and doubles if you're up to it. And we roll down here into the junction with the very well loved Rocket Frog. And that, my friends, is a little run down Dingo 2021.